Hey everybody, welcome to Urban Rush. It is Tuesday, November the 22nd, 2011. We have a great show coming up for you today. I'm Fiona Forrest.
And I'm Michael Eckford, and not a leaf left on a tree in the city.
I know, it was blustery last night, and for some reason, I did not wake up.
Beyond blustery last night. Last night was one of those storms that rolled in, and I live close to a forested area, and I could actually hear the trees like.
I know, and I didn't wake up,
down.
and I looked outside my window because I live near the beach, and all the trees were down. I'm like, how did I sleep through that?
I always wake up during those big storms. I find it very energizing. You know, there's a certain energy, so I go outside and I sit on my deck for a minute.
You're that creepy neighbor.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm the creepy guy. I always make sure that I'm wearing at least white socks and a bathrobe, though.
Awesome.
So that keeps it from being too creepy for everyone.
Well, let's look outside because we're not joking. There are no leaves left. It was super duper windy.
Yeah, it sure was.
Lots of power outages too, and I read there's still tons of power outages in Port Coquitlam and Port Moody and stuff.
Vancouver Island, Sunshine Coast, all those areas, they have quite a few power outages.
Lots of kids got to stay at home today.
Yeah, that's never a bad thing,
no.
is it? That never
it's
happened to me.
It's sometimes bad for the parents because they don't know what to do with their kids, but...
Well, maybe the parents get to stay home too. It's a nice
A Pro D day.
Yesterday, very exciting day in the NHL, and I was sort of ambivalent about this because Sidney Crosby has been out of professional hockey, out of the NHL for 319 days.
It's so amazing how long.
A good Canadian kid, his first shift.
Bam!
Shift, that's his goal. This was,
bam!
Of course, you know, being in Vancouver, we're Canucks fans, so those are the games that I'm usually sucked into, and I really enjoy watching.
Yeah, but he's Sid the Kid, and man, did he ever! You know what? He just wanted to give everybody else a head start on the season, right?
He's 24 years old. This guy.
What year was it he's born?
1987. Some people graduated that year.
He wasn't even alive for Expo.
He missed Expo Ernie. He missed the whole thing. He doesn't know what we talk about.
And this was because of a concussion, of course, a really bad one. You know, I've had about a dozen concussions. I've fractured my skull, and
Fiona,
it's never made me better at anything. I feel robbed.
You know what you need?
What?
319 days off.
Yes, I do.
Just to get your headspace back.
And then I'll be in the
in.
NHL. It'll be a Christmas miracle.
But what a comeback. You know, it's fascinating to me as someone who loves sports. When you have someone and the expectations are built up, and all of a sudden that person under the glare of that spotlight, and what do?
Exceeds them.
Exceeded. That's an amazing ability that he has, not just to play the game of hockey, but to live under that kind of pressure and under that microscope and go in there and absolutely kill it. So it was fun to watch yesterday. And another guy who lives under the microscope and thrives under the pressure, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. I have Bieber fever. And for some people, that involves having a pregnancy.
No, he did the pregnancy test.
No, he did the DNA test. It's all out the window. But I watched the American Music Awards on Sunday night. We were off work yesterday. So
you're the person that watched it.
I got so sucked in, and only because it made me feel so old, because Justin Bieber was actually one of the only people that I recognized. And I thought, what does that mean? And J-Lo and Fiat. I thought I was having a bad dream. But let's have a look at Bieber, because this is burned into my brain. I just can't stop watching it over and over again. I know, right? Mike, you had those pants in the 80s. Admit it. Come on.
Wait, it's a little faster, but I'll get it. Keep going for a second. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground.
Wrong decade.
Oh, no, but if you just overdo those lyrics with those pants, it all fits together.
Those pants, I can't, those pants. And it was the finale, and I watched the whole thing, and then it ended with that, and I haven't...
I think you get cursed at a certain point where you become so far ahead of the curve that you have to keep doing things crazier and crazier.
Who, Bieber?
Well, everybody who's in that position. Lady Gaga, like meat dress.
No, I think
that was her
Lady
jumping the shark.
Gaga, to shock the world, she needs to wear jeans and a t-shirt and call it a day.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll shock everyone.
But that's what happens. Like you push the envelope, and then what's left? Nothing. Yellow pants.
He could jump the shark right at that moment.
Yes.
Now, Twilight opened in the weekend.
Just a small opening, a little art house film.
Record numbers.
$285 million in worldwide box office receipts for Twilight. Of course, it was the #1 movie in Canada, the #1 movie in Vancouver. And for all those Twilight fans, the Twihards, guess what? Today, Carolina Herrera, well-known designer, she designed Bella Swan's wedding dress for the Twilight theme. I have no idea what that whole sentence actually meant.
Mike, you're a liar. You've been obsessed with this all day.
But I do know that you can purchase Bella
actually quite pretty.
Yes, this is the replica. This is the official replica. You can buy Bella Swan's wedding dress Because every man dreams of watching his bride walk down the aisle in the dress from a hit movie.
Now, I believe
nothing says
Michael,
crazy, quite like buying a wedding dress.
I believe in true love, and I think anyone who is going to be wearing Bella Swan's dress from Twilight is going to find a man who's going to be a sparkly vampire.
Yeah, if you're
you're going to find that person, and you're making fun of this, but I happen to know that there are members of your family that dress up as medieval characters.
No, that's different. That's historical. That's a totally different. That's a totally different thing, and they don't dress up. It's called
they live it.
Role playing. That's a whole other conversation I'm not comfortable having.
And your brother's gonna kill you.
If your bride is walking down the aisle in that dress and you do not have sparkly skin, you are in deep,
tap out.
Trouble.
Run, people.
But you can find that. I think it's $570. I can't remember how much it was.
I don't know because I haven't been Googling it all day.
I only wish I could get married again.
Just so you could wear it.
Just kidding,
every now and then on the internet we find a video that's like our relationship here, and here is today's. Guess who's who? This is so perfect.
Hey, buddy. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. I can keep going.
Michael, the video is entitled Annoying Dog, and scene.
That's pretty cute. I like that.
It is really cute.
We have to check in with Rock 101, find out what's going on with Elise, and apparently there's a certain football game on this Sunday. Elise?
Hey guys, so all this week leading up to the big day on Sunday, we have Grey Cup tickets for the big game. BC Lions take on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And we want you to win. All week, we're going to be testing the knowledge of Winnipeg fans and BC fans, but we're going to kind of reverse it and make it really confusing for you. So make sure you tune into the Bro Jake Show if you want to go to the 2011 Grey Cup.
How great is that? Because Grey Cup tickets,
they're going for a few grand for a pair.
Is sold out. BC in the Cup against Winnipeg. Of course, we're the host city. We get to welcome everyone from Winnipeg into the city of Vancouver and then send them home empty-handed with a handshake and a well-played good try.
Don't jinx it. We're going to take a quick break. And